Are you ashamed to say who you are, ladies? So come on then, what's your name? Catherine, right? Okay, Catherine what? And where are you from, Catherine? You're from Yarrow. Catherine Yarrow, excellent. Lovely. Perverting the course of democracy here, ladies, well done. Takes two to tango, two going to put one leaflet in, yep. You can see the brains in that. Two for one, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. If you get a look at YouTube later on, ladies, you'll be on there. There you go. Have a nice day.
Hello, yes, Hope Not Hate Spy Tactics. Firstly, I'm just doing this video for a bit of fun. I'm just waiting for something to finish, and when it does, I'll do a video on it, a more important, up-to-date one. But anyway, I'm doing this video for a bit of fun, to laugh at daft Nick Griffin, and also to show you some of the tactics, amateur tactics our enemies are being used against us. There's two videos. The main one on the full screen is Adam Walker, and I think it's Clive Jefferson. The bottom one's Peter Turney. Firstly, the Adam Walker one, and I think Clive Jefferson. I don't know who's filming, but you can hear Adam Walker's voice. The following two women down some street, they're handing, I assume, anti-BNP leaflets out. Adam Walker's behind them. He makes reference that it takes two to tango. It takes two to put one leaflet through a letterbox when they walk up a path, two of them, and one puts a leaflet through the letterbox. Now, the reason for that is it makes Adam Walker sound funny, doesn't it? Oh, you imagine Nick Griffin laughing. It makes him sound funny. And when someone's funny, you like them. When you like them, you sympathise with them. But let me just show you how much of a choreographed scam it all was. Firstly, genuine anti-racist Reds, whatever you want to call them, would not allow the BNP, whoever, to follow them with a camcorder, filming them, and submissively just carry on walking, right? Putting leaflets through a letterbox, two to tango or not, and just carry on putting leaflets out. They wouldn't. They would be screaming, they would be shouting, they'd be attacking the cameraman, they'd be doing all that. They'd have the phone out, phoning the police. Now those that have been around, like myself, a long time, others like Richard Edmonds, Nick Griffin, you know that's what would happen. They would not have submissively just walked up the path, down the path, and up to the next one and continued down the road. They wouldn't. They'd be screaming and shouting, but they're not. Because Adam Walker doesn't want it to play out like that. Because I'll tell you why. Naive nationalists would be watching that thinking, Christ, I want a piece of the action, I want a piece of that, I want to be funny on the internet, on YouTube like Adam Walker. But in reality, you would be attacked. There would be an incident, the police would be called, no doubt you'd be arrested. That's what would happen. Richard Edmonds, Nick Griffin, you know that's what would happen. They wouldn't allow you to follow them like that, filming them, and they're just submissively going up, down the road, whatever. They wouldn't allow it. You know they would scream, they would say at least something, yet them two don't. And also, at the end of it, he says, you're going to be on YouTube later. He's threatening them. So, more astute observers would have got on that. Oh, I think this lot's a bit dangerous, I better stay away from them. And also, in the same breath, the naive nationalists would think it was funny. And he'd want to do it so he can get a big laugh on YouTube, like Adam Walker. But that's not what would happen in reality. They'd be flying at you. Come here, they'd do what you know they would, right? And at the very least, they'd be phoning the police, yet they don't. The bottom video on the bottom right-hand corner is Peter Turney in Liverpool, 29210, I think. And he's handing leaflets out. An armed response with 9mm Glock, Austrian Glock sidearms approach him. You see, let me just tell you this. I've had a lot of experience with Merseyside armed response units, the Matrix as it's called. They don't attend incidents or whatever where people are handing leaflets out of whatever political persuasion. They've got more important things to do, like tackle gun and drug crime. But the reason MI5, because it'd have to be them, the reason they've brought them in is it cements Peter Turney's status in British nationalism, doesn't it? It's this big fighter the state's terrified of. And also Good people would have been looking at that going, Christ, I'm not joining that lot. Yet Daphne encouraged all that nonsense instead of stopping it, because he was too busy now. Once he was elected to the European Parliament, he didn't give a toss. Shame on you. You destroyed the BNP. Anyway, I hope you learn from what I've said. This is how they operate. Well, it's just some of the tactics that they use. Okay, thank you.